All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing more Yakuza 2. Continuing with the minigame completion, which I feel like I've been saying for ages now, but like it's almost done. It is shockingly close to being done. And we're going to be doing some gambling. Some good old-fashioned gambling. That's all there is to it. The gambling, well, the gambler's den is going very quickly. It is so shockingly easy in terms of its criteria compared to the others. Why is the game not showing up? Hold on. Why is it not showing? What did they do? What have they done? God. Let me try restarting my OBS real quick. See if that's the issue. That was not the issue. Suppose I can just do this. It works. It's not the proper way, but it works. Calm. That'll do. There. Alright, I guess this would be the closest save point. I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? Yakuza 2. What am I at for the gambling completion? Keep forgetting I have so many heat gauges already. Like, for how early we are in the game still, relatively. We're in chapter 5 of like 16. That's a lot of heat. That's a lot of heat gauge. Right, we needed 200,000 points total. I have 76,000 so far. Pretty good, if I do say so myself. Ads are so much louder than your streams. You want to know why that probably is? I bet you it's because of YouTube's like audio normalization that they have, where they mess with the audio of videos across the platform to try to make everything roughly the same volume. But I doubt it works on a live stream like the second it's hitting the platform, because it probably doesn't actually go through until the stream becomes a video. But like if you right click on a YouTube video and you do like the stats for nerds or whatever, you can see, I don't remember what they call the stats specifically. Oh god, I just asked him to explain, my bad. I thought this was where I started playing the game. Whoops. But you can see on like any video, on desktop at least, that is, like how much they've lowered or boosted the audio, but I doubt it works while a stream is live. Tibby did say the first one would be odd. It must be true. It is odd. We're off to a good start. Tibby was right. Oh yeah, and if you notice that the amount of points we have currently are lower than what was in my completion list, get this, for those that weren't here. I don't even have to work up to a total of 200,000. I just have to earn 200,000 points, like, over the course of all of my gambling. So I could theoretically finish with, like, 1K in my account, but still have profited, or I guess earned 200,000 total, and just lost all of it along the way. Literally, any win is progress, any loss doesn't really matter outside of I'll have less money to withdraw at the end of this. But we already have gone from like 100,000 yen to like 4 million yen in the process of working on it. And we're only, well, we're not even halfway through yet, so. Evens, baby! Evens! Premium user, you know? Yeah. I guess if my streams are quiet, I could. I'm not gonna turn it up too much. But I suppose we could go a little louder. Now YouTube's audio normalization is gonna love me. See, we lose there, but like it really doesn't matter. Doesn't even really hurt. To be honest. A few heat actions left to do. Along with some Coliseum fighters. What's the best style and the worst style, in your opinion? Yakuza 0. Damn it, evens again. What does kanji mean when they say it when they're excited or something? Best thug, worst dragon. I really felt like Thug was just the most all-around great style. I bet evens, didn't I? No, I bet odd, didn't I? Yeah, I lost again. Shit. I never used Dragon in Yakuza 0. In Kiwami 1, Dragon was insane. But as far as I'm aware, they buffed the fuck out of it between the games. Look at the payout on odds if it ends up being odd. Holy moly. Look at that ratio. Please be odd. That would have been so huge. That would have been insane. That would have been so nice. Literally unusable if you don't have heat. I feel like that's like half of the styles in that game, though. To be honest. Like, all of Kiryu's styles, to be honest, kind of felt like that. And I bet evens this time. Like, come on, man. Shit. You only need cumulative? Yeah, even if we lose, it doesn't count against the total completion. I just have less money at the end of it. It's gotta be evens, man. Look at that payout, too. Come on. the next Yakuza video Judgment, or was there some other one I can't remember? The next Yakuza video is Lost Paradise. Evens. Evens. Come on. Show me. Evens. Like a North Star. No, genuinely. Kiryu entirely in Yakuza 0 felt ruined by heat. Like, even Rush. Rush was nice because it was the fast one. So even without heat, it's still relatively quick. But, like, even when I had low heat on Rush, I wished that I had high heat because of how crazy fast it is when you actually have it, you know? But genuinely, all of his styles pissed me off because it feels like he's just terrible without heat all around. Like, Beast, entirely unusable without heat. Like, do not try to use Beast if you don't already have full heat gauge. Because holy fuck. Jesus. It's gotta be even, right? It's gotta be. Did Lost Paradise have an English dub? I think so. I think that was when they started doing English dubs again, was Lost Paradise. I am not going to play it in English because it's an RGG game. And because Kuroda voices Kenshiro, so I'm not. But it does have an English dub. Damn it. I said odd. It's that anime type dub? Yeah. Which, to be fair, all of the RGG ones are. Aside from, like, Yakuza 1 English dub, which was just very, you know, PS2 Japanese game that brought in English talents and really didn't know how to communicate with them effectively. There was definitely a language barrier going on there. God damn it. I don't remember using Beast that much. I tried to use, like, a good mix of all of them, even just for the sake of the video, right? But it really feels like the Beast style was just entirely designed around, like, you switch into it for, like, a second to use it for one or two specific things, and then you swap back out of it. It feels like that was just kind of the intent. I said odd. I'm so pissed. Anytime it's giving me a huge payout on one, it's not letting me have it. And the entire point of just going for the bigger payout is because it will go faster. Ultimately. Odds it is. Excuse you? No. Fuck you. That dub is so stupid. It's great. There we go. You can only pick up motorbikes in Beast style. Yeah, stuff like that. It feels like the whole style was designed around, like, you swap into it when there's a huge bike, use that to swing it around real quick, and then swap back out. Like, things of that nature. It doesn't feel like it was really made as, like, you do entire fights with Beast style, you know? And if it is meant to be used like that, it's just designed poorly. Because holy shit, it is not good for that. Or yeah, disarming the couch guys with it was a good use too. Just things like that, like situational things where you're like, oh, beast style can do this. You do it real quick and then you go back. Okay, odd. I miss Saejima gameplay. Bro, seriously, it feels like Saejima done poorly. Like, actually, that is kind of a good way to describe beast style. Especially after Yakuza 5, Saejima was such a monster. It feels like his kind of style just done like shit. Can't wait for RE9 to come out. Me neither, man. Less than a month officially. As of today, we are less than a month away. We talk about how underrated Tanimura's style was. Bro, I had so much fun playing as Tanimura. And then all the comments on Yakuza, or on the Yakuza 4 video that were combat related were like, oh, I hated playing as Tanimura though. And like, I thought he was a blast to play as. Mostly just because he's so different, but like once you get in the flow of it, he's fun. 11. Big pay. Oh, 52K. I'll go a little longer before I check our progress. I know that we're not going to be terribly close, but I want to have an idea of where we are. I don't want to like sit here, you know, going way over what we need, even though we are making money. Evens, baby. Let's see them. Let's go. Same goes for Shinada. I really enjoy Shinada too. Shinada, like the worst thing I could say about him is that he's so gimmicky that like by the time you're done with his portion of the game, you're kind of ready to go back to more traditional stuff. But I like Shinada's style too. Evens? Twice in a row? Let's go. Let's go. His bosses suck except for one of them. Don't really remember his bosses outside of the final boss, to be honest. I didn't think his final boss was so bad, though. Because, like, it is a huge gank fight. And the first time I did it, I was like, oh my god, what am I even supposed to do? But then I realized you just spam parry. And, like, the fight basically plays itself at that point. Seven. I did bet odds, right? Oh. So keep in mind that every 10k points is 1 million yen once I cash out. We're almost at 6 mil right now. Another week and it'll be delisted. 11k is a healthy player base for most FPS. It's not like, you know, crazy successful, but that's actually, like, I expected a larger drop from yesterday to today. I would have thought it would be worse. If they could hover around 10k, that game will live. It won't have, like, insane success, but the game will live with 10k players. You know what I mean? 10k is a good amount. Oh, but it's free to play. Well, let's hope that they're whales. Going from 93 to 11 is really bad. Yeah, I think genuinely, from what I've seen of the game, because I haven't played it yet myself, but from what I've seen, it does look interesting, but it just looks like they released it too early. And like hyping it up as the greatest thing that we've seen in gaming in years was a huge mistake on Jeff's part. I think if it had come out, like, just out of nowhere, or even with a Game Awards presentation and everything, but, like, if it had come out with the understanding of, like, hey, we're doing something really different, we're trying to make something unique, and, you know, we're trying to get some feedback, it's free to play, come try it out, tell us what you think, we're trying to, you know, work it all out, really get it nailed down. I think that game would have done great under that context. I think the crazy overhyping hurt this game so bad that it's almost insanity. Like, it genuinely did kind of assassinate the game. I would agree with that. That has done so much damage to its reception. It's absurd. I need to move on before I run out of words for that. Before I run out of adjectives. Got put on a massive pedestal they didn't want. Yeah, I was talking about that a couple days ago. Like, that they did pay for a slot at the award show, but they didn't pay to be the final slot and for Jeff to talk about the game like it was the greatest thing he had ever seen and, you know, put this insane expectation on it. He really is just some gamer. Jeff genuinely is just a gamer. Like, as much as he nowadays is like the Game Awards guy and he seems more like a talking head than anything, like, going way back, Jeff was just like an independent journalist in the games industry in like the 90s when things were really starting to crank up in the US for video games. And he, I shit you not, would just try to, like, get permission to go to studios and be able to play the game before it was done so that he could, like, write a preview on it for his magazine. And that was, like, how Jeff started his career. Wasn't his big break, like, seeing Half-Life early? Yeah, Half-Life was his big, like, moment that he broke in. He got to go to Valve and meet everyone and play Half-Life while it was still in development. And that was his first, like, huge article. So Jeff genuinely is just a gamer who, like, made his little business of, like, covering games that he's interested in that are upcoming into this insane career that he has now. And I do respect him for it quite a bit, actually, because, like, it is legitimately a crazy story when you go through Jeff's career. It is really something. Like, even the Game Awards was just a thing that he started doing because he loved games. Like, he wanted to do this big award show at the end of the year for the industry, and then it just caught on in a way that he never expected, and, like, all the sponsors and everything came in, and it expanded so quickly because he loves Kojima. Yes, my bad. Oh, come on. 69,000. 6.9 million yen, gamers. Genuinely, if you ever want to make money in Yakuza 2, go to the Gambler's Den, put down 1,000, which is max bet in this game, you can't go higher. Put down 1,000 on whatever the lower, on whatever the higher payout option is in this game. Do it for like an hour. You'll be rich for the rest of your playthrough. Swear to God, we're over 7 mil now. I finally saw the clip you mentioned of Doki Bird. Yes, her trying to get into a game of High Guard for like 10 minutes and just crashing out because everyone is leaving and she can't even play. It was very funny. That genuinely is what put me off of playing the game too, because I was seeing other people talk about it, but then I saw that clip and I was like, oh my god, this is awful. Like, just the experience of even trying to find a match that starts and plays out seems abysmal right now. This game punishes you for not having friends. I'm sorry. It's very funny. Odds? Fuck. We'll get there soon. I'm gonna start checking my points more frequently as we get closer. Y'all see the Dr. Disrespect thing? Yes, I told False about that too. That he was talking on stream about how he had been out to play the game early. And people were like, why would you invite Dr. Disrespect? Like, genuinely, why would you do that? And then the High Guard account publicly tweeted saying that Dr. Disrespect was never invited to the creator event pre-launch, and he did not, in fact, play the game early. It's a bad day to be Dr. Disrespect, man. That's brutal. He just wanted to be involved, you guys. Evens. And I thought about it when I was telling False. I didn't say it out loud, but the thought crossed my mind of like, this is the first time I've heard anything about the doc in so long. Like, genuinely, in a very long time. Like, at first I was just like, oh, haha, Dr. Disrespect, yeah. But then after a minute, I was like, wait, when was the last time I heard about Dr. Disrespect? It feels like after all of the controversy, he genuinely just faded out. Oh, I finally got my back to crack. I've been trying for like over an hour to get it to crack. I just got it. God bless. I needed that. Deserved fall off? Well, yes. Yes. Odds it is. He made a comeback? I don't think so. I can look because genuinely this is the first I've heard of him in quite a while. I think I lost that one. Comeback? Like to where he was before? No. No, not even close. It's a fraction of what he had before. But looking at his streams from the last couple weeks, he still makes a comfortable living off of doing YouTube. Still a very comfortable living. He's not having any... He's not struggling to get by any means. Last I heard, when he got remonetized, yeah, YouTube did turn his monetization back on. Eventually. So he's living fine. Just taking a glance at his numbers on his channel right there, he's living perfectly fine. Nowhere near the crazy numbers he had before, but the numbers he had before were ludicrous. Like, even if he didn't have a big controversy, no one keeps those sorts of numbers for more than a couple years. No one. All right, let me check my numbers real quick. We got to be over 150K. What happened to that streamer who got banned for a week? He's still banned, but I think he'll get unbanned in like 2 or 3 days still. Twitch has not done anything about it yet. Twitch is still planning on unbanning him. We're at 146. Unless I missed a big update. Which, again, I think is fucking insane. Like, I get that Twitch doesn't want to ban their big streamers because it loses them money, right? I get it. But, like, CSAM content on his computer, publicly on his stream, that has to be a permaban. Like, that's not even like, oh, we can just slap him on the wrist a little bit, you know, it's fine. Like, no. No. But that, I don't know what they're doing. Someone get Dan Clancy out of there at this point. Like, Jesus Christ. Odds. Or I bet odds. That's evens. Fuck. Kick even permabanned him. Twitch only did a week. I know. That's what I was saying is like, you know it's bad when Kick is more willing to step in and properly moderate the situation than you are. And it didn't even happen on their platform. They just saw it and said, oh yeah, this guy is not allowed on our platform anymore. Which is the reasonable thing to do. Still Dr. Disrespect or someone else? This was Lakari over on Twitch. He's like one of the OG Twitch streamers from way, way back. He went to open like a notepad on his stream, and Windows 11 notepad like saves your session from the last time that you had it open. So it just pulls up whatever your previous notepad you had open was when you open it. And he happened to open a notepad that had like links to CSAM and like bestiality content and stuff, like cloud drives where you could go and download the files from. And he had like labeled what each one was in the notepad. And it flashed on stream for maybe like 5 or so seconds before he whipped it off to his other monitor to close it. But yeah, how that is not a permaban is insane to me. Like Twitch's new policy of any partnered streamer only ever gets temporary bans, we don't permaban anyone, is such an awful policy. Like I and clearly it has not worked. This is far from the first situation that has been like this. It's just, this policy has not worked. That motherfucker kept streaming for 3 hours. Yeah, he tried to play it off like nothing happened and just ignore it, but at that point, you just, like, once that's out there, that's out there. No one is forgetting that. No one is glossing over that. Evens. Come on. Let's go. Rewards scummy behavior by giving them all the publicity they want. True. Like when they can just do straight up felonious shit on your Twitch publicly and only get like a 1-week temporary ban. I don't know what this policy is. I don't know what they're trying to do. Odds. Other than retain their revenue. That is what they're trying to do. Fuck. What happened on Twitch? One of the OG Twitch streamers who's been partnered for like 10 years leaked a notepad on his desktop with like CSAM content and stuff, like links to it to go and download from a like a Dropbox or something. I don't know, Dropbox, Mega? Trying to think of those sorts of services. I only ever use Dropbox. That's just the one I know. And I feel like I'm kind of a YouTube boomer for that. Because the only reason I ever got into that and know that even is just for like working with editors and sponsors and stuff on YouTube. That's kind of the go-to. But links to like media directories, like cloud media directories to download that stuff. And Twitch gave him a 7-day ban instead of a permaban. Because Twitch has this new thing they do where they don't permaban partnered streamers ever for any reason. And it has been legitimately like the worst policy change ever on that site. Granted, it's not like a public policy change, but over like the last year of a ton of big streamers doing heinous shit live, or, you know, whatever it might be, and just not getting banned, like they only get 1 week, something like that. Sometimes it's only like 3 days. Even 1 week is like the long one that they give. Wow, it's gotta be odds, right? Come on. Show me the money. Show me the money. Oh, how much? Oh, I'm so close to 8 million. 8 million yen, here I come. Come on. Let me win the next one. Let me win the next one. You guys know what's funny? The next set of minigames I'm doing after this is the casino. Like, I'm gonna win all this fucking money in the gambling den. I'm gonna go cash it out, and then I'm gonna go straight to the casino to multiply it again. Evens, let's go! So much gambling. Assuming the casino works similar to this, that probably will also only take like 2 hours tops. We'll see, but I don't think the casino will be different from this in terms of like the completion criteria. Okay, we're at 167 out of 2,000 or 200,000. 167,000. I have to win like 33. I'll try to roughly keep track. I have to win like 32. Odds? Yeah, baby. Let's see it. How much do I go up? See, that already was like 4,000. 29-ish more. Yakuza 3 Remastered or Kiwami 3? I would say, genuinely, if you are interested in Kiwami 3, I'm going to give you a different answer than most people will give you. Straight up, I will. I would say both. Not because I'm an RGG shill, but because then you go into Kiwami 3 with proper context. You get to enjoy both games for what they do well and understand the shortcomings of each one respectively as well, like in comparison to one another. Genuinely, I feel like by playing both the original and the remake, you kind of just can't go wrong because you get the full experience instead of taking the gamble on only half, if that makes sense. Also, this win streak is crazy. Plus, they are going to delist the original Yakuza 3, the remaster, later this month. So, also, if you're interested, just jump in on it now. That just straight up, if you're interested, now is the time, because you'll only be able to purchase it for like 2 more weeks.
Yo, Chole, did you see the Dragon Ball Super news?
I didn't get the alert sound. It just played the TTS. What the fuck? I did see the Dragon Ball Super news. Thank you for the 6 months. Kronk just started speaking to me out of nowhere. Yo, Chole. Yes, I did see the Dragon Ball Super stuff. And yes, they are about to retcon the game too. The original Yakuza 3, I mean. So that is another factor of, like, you'll be able to understand what they're doing in comparison. I know the retcons already from the leaked script. I am in disbelief that RGG would take the direction that they have taken with rewriting Yakuza 3's story. I have no idea what they're trying to do. I think it is an awful idea, but again, if you've played the original, you at least can join the rest of us in being like, what the fuck are you doing? You can be baffled by it like we all are. Because what the fuck? Evens? Evens? Yeah. Have you seen the image leak? Yes. I've seen the image leaks. And they are equally silly to the script leaks, yes. I've been keeping up. Because even though I'm not playing Kiwami 3 for a bit, I really like Yakuza 3. So I'm trying to keep in the loop. Keep in the discussion. Let's go. Just for all the mini games, they look great. I think Kiwami 3 will certainly have its redeeming elements, and I 100% think that regardless of how good or bad the game is, the community is going to endlessly shit on it. Like, it is just doomed to that fate, regardless of the quality of the game. At this point, it really doesn't matter what RGG puts out later this month. It is just going to be received poorly, no matter what, at this rate. But I think there will be parts of Kiwami 3 that are good. Like, there always are good parts, you know? Odd. Yeah. It's gonna get that high guard rating? Yes. Combat sure as shit won't be it. I've seen a lot of people saying that the combat is really rough in the demo. Like, apparently the combat looks great in, like, trailers and stuff, but then when you start playing it yourself, it's kind of like, ooh. Because in the trailers, it does look really fun, the combat. But from everyone I know who's played the demo, they've been like, oh, this is not good. Evens. Yeah. I'll check my cash because I stopped keeping track. We're over 10 million. Post-tax, you have $2. Oh, I only need 2,000 more. We're right about on the dot. I need 2K more. So like 1 or 2 more wins and we're done. Wow, that evens payout. I mean, if it lands on evens here, we're done. Like, legitimately. If it lands on evens, I have completed it. Let's go. That's all she wrote. Gambler's Den. Check it off the list. We're out. We out of here. I've gambled my way from 100,000 to over 10 million. Let's fucking go. You know what I'm actually super excited for? Pragmata. I need to play that demo in my free time at some point, because everyone keeps saying that that demo was awesome. All right, where's my cash out? I'll worry about the rest of the mini games in a second. Here we go. Prize redemption. This is probably going to take a couple laps, isn't it? Sacred tree armor for 150. Jesus, man. I'm tempted. Maybe later. Maybe later. I might want to come get it. Yeah, if I actually did want to cash out entirely, it might take a bit. Oh, I didn't have my fighter's binding on. Hold on. I can get another plate. Was it you? No. It was you. Wait, dragon plate? Oh, it's 30. Okay. I thought maybe the dragon plate would be like the highest tier, you know? But no, that's the super cheap tier, apparently. Oh, that was the elevator right there. I think a lot of my money from the Gambler's Den will actually stay in the Gambler's Den. Because it would take more than 10 trips in and out of the Gambler's Den, running all the way across the city to the pawn shop to actually get all my cash turned into cash. So maybe I can pull it out like little by little. How much? I have 300K on me right now, pre-selling the plates. So this will already put me over 1 million just selling these, and I think that that's fine. Like over 1 million yen is already gonna be realistically more money than I can spend nearly anywhere in the game. Outside of like edge case crazy shit. Manipulate women into buying overpriced champagnes. Oh, we haven't done hostesses at all, have we? That's technically a mini game. Komaki erasure? Wait, what? No, not Komaki. That can't be true. You can't erase Komaki. I refuse to believe it. There's no way they're erasing Yonoshiro and Komaki, right? Because I've heard about Yonoshiro being gone already, and that's one thing. But our beloved Komaki? Yeah, that's already 1.2 mil, so... I think we'll be fine with that amount of cash. And if I ever need more, I can go get 9 more plates, and that's another 900K. Who's Yonoshiro? The Afro Tart? Yes. The Afro guy. Why erase Komaki? Even I know this guy? Exactly. He's, like, such a tradition. Okay. Shogi is still left to be done. Casino. Still have to go win 1,000,000 chips. All that red text is looking hella good, though. It is. How much money do you need for hostesses? It'll be a lot of cash, but not really an exact amount since it's a mini game. The fact that we have more than 10 million in plates over at the Gambler's Den means that I realistically will never go broke as long as I just go remember to cash in. Half the fighting moves in the games are Komaki techniques, man. Yeah, that's crazy to me. And if true, given how much I've already been talking about Komaki and the weird shit they've been doing with him, like at the point in the series I'm at in the retrospective, that would be an ungodly rant if they just straight up removed him entirely. What are we playing? Yakuza 2. More specifically, we're going to the casino, which I don't remember what floor it was on in here. Second floor was Gambler's Den, so I guess let's just go up. Maybe the casino's on the third floor. What's in here? Just a sub-story, looks like. Oh. Locker key. Can I take the stairs up? Yeah. I was wondering if they were actually functional. The Kiwami rant part 2 is gonna go crazy. I don't remember who made that video. That video was in my recommended just the other day. I didn't watch it yet. But I saw it, and I was gonna click on it, because half of my Kiwami 1 and 2 videos could honestly be labeled the Kiwami rant. Where the fuck is the casino? Is it also on the second floor? Maybe just like in a different spot? Because it doesn't seem to be on the fourth floor. I doubt it's on the fifth floor. I know that guy. Later sub-story. Hey, anyone, is that a weapons dealer? Looked like. Oh, locker key again. Doesn't hurt to pick them up now. You still have a list of locker keys? Yeah. I just haven't been using, like, the completion guide. Purely because we've been grinding the minigames for so long. And the minigames are all fairly straightforward. Maybe... Okay, yeah, the dice joint is there on the second floor. Maybe the casino's also on the second floor, just in a different spot. Maybe not. Where the fuck is the casino, chat? Where the fuck is it? I can probably go back down to the first floor and talk to the guy. I remember him, like, explaining everything. Elevator's working. Okay, thanks. Great. Shit. Is the casino? Oh, the casino is on the first floor. All right. And it's reused. It's the secret casino from Yakuza 1. It's the exact room and everything. They just fucking teleported it here. God bless RGG. They've always done this shit. They've always done it. Speaking of, you know, Kiwami and Ryuji Goda and all that. They've always done this shit. All right, I have 1,000 chips. And we need to get, what, 100,000, was it? And it also says total chips, similar to how this said total points. Or no, it's 1,000,000. Holy fuck, okay. Oh, dude, do I... Okay, we got blackjack, we got roulette. We should have baccarat, yeah, okay. Oh, my back. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna take a quick lap around here. But since I'm here, before I leave, let me go get some plates. Oof, not 5th floor. God damn it. I was spamming the button too fast. I'm gonna go to my item box and see if I have any cheat items before we start Gamba. Because that could get us off to a really quick start. Get us a nice pool of chips to play with and everything, right? For multiplying. I probably have some cheat items by this point in the game. But let me take out a full inventory of cash. Let's go. I'll be over 2 million now. Which game are you gonna play first? I bet blackjack will be our best bet overall for making money quickly. I don't know. I don't know. I'm really just gonna go and look at the cheat items, and I'm gonna open up the coin lockers too while I'm out. Oh, shit. Poker is too slow. I don't think poker is in this game. I don't think they added poker until later. Roulette is too random. Yeah, roulette can multiply like crazy, but you're really sitting there preying on the off chance that you actually hit that big spin, you know? Your odds are too low for it to like consistently be a good way to make money. You can make a shit ton if you get lucky though. Can't be worse than waiting for an Aladdin chance. You stop. Hi. Oh, I did not come to buy. I hit the wrong button again. Hi. My inventory was full. It saved me. Fuck. Hi. I was trying to like skip the little animation of it slowly fading in. There we go. Now I can move. Over 2 mil. Okay. It's baccarat instead of poker, maybe? I don't remember, but I don't think poker is in this one. It wasn't in the first game. And as far as I remember, the casino is just all pulled over from the first game. Oh my god, I haven't opened any of these. Well, we're definitely... Sorry, what? It will take your place. Oh, it's a revive me item, the substitute stone. But why couldn't I put that in my inventory? Oh, it must have been a weapon. I was like, what? My weapon inventory is full. It was definitely a weapon. Women's underwear. Looking for cheat items anywhere? Maybe wooden katana, no. Miracle tonic. Chinese broadsword. Pepper spray. Tattered scarf. No cheat items yet. Toughness Infinity. Toughness Emperor. Antique hand grenade. Extendable staff. Rope. Stamina Royale. Table salt. Bro, are there no cheat items in the lockers in this game? There we go. Player's game piece. I think that's a Baccarat cheat item. That's one. Bear cell phone accessory. Skanda water. I got one cheat item so far out of all of these. Turmeric pills. I wonder if I got any in Sotenbori though. Yeah, I may have. I was like, or did I never even get to the lockers? But no, I did. Bro, am I gonna get one gambling item out of all of this? This is crazy talk. One. Hercules knuckles. Hercules gloves. All right, that's all my items. Let me head over to Serena real quick. You can use the elevator in Yakuza 2, can't you? I stand corrected. Infinite grab time on Hercules gloves, you say? I'll have to look at like all of them that I just got, to be honest. I bet I got more than one decent accessory. Let me see. Move items. First things first. Get rid of all these, please. Where's that player piece that I got? This. That's a Baccarat item. Doesn't seem like I had any other cheat items beforehand. was gonna say, I bet there's a lot of random scattershot shit down here because my inventory was so full. Yeah, out of the whole game, we have gotten one gambling cheat item. That's actually nuts to me. Hercules gloves right there. I would rather that than the, you know, death immunity. As good as that is, like, I can just try again. Oh, I guess the ring. Yeah, never mind. I can have the death immunity. The ring does not need to be in my inventory. Straight up. Maybe other point shops sell them? Maybe. Came out in 2009, that's old. It's not that old. MW2 came out in 2009. It's not that old, is it, chat? Right? That wasn't that long ago. Oops. Save that. Oops, fuck. I'm hitting buttons too fast today. Just all over the place. I guess I'll start with blackjack. At least, like, I don't know what the max bet is in the casino. If it's also 1,000 chips max bet, or if it allows me to go higher. Is it the camera angle, the lighting, the ambient sounds? Honestly, I would say all of them. Also the color palette. Oh. There we go. All right, blackjack, here I come. Probably the most consistently winnable game here. Still a bit of luck, but... Oh. 100 is max bet? Oh god, okay. 12? I'm not buying insurance. It's a scam. That sucks. I lost either way. Let me go check the Baccarat table. What's the max bet there? I don't think there are any other, like, high stakes tables. Like, these are the tables. Also 100. Alright, well, I guess I may as well use my cheat item then. Let's hope that I win this at least. Oh no. Oh wait, I thought the right was my card. Please. Okay, we won, right? If I remember how this game works. I've never played Baccarat outside of Yakuza. Oh, he gets a third card too? Okay, I still win. Fuck that banker. Alright. I don't know how long this cheat item works for, but I will see if it's one hand or more. How does Baccarat work? If I remember correctly, player and banker both get 2 cards off the draw. You flip them over, and whoever has the higher number once the cards are flipped over wins. But if you go over 10, it resets back to 0. So like it's whoever has the higher final digit in their total is, I guess, the best way to say it. And then I don't even know the conditions under which third cards get thrown in. I've only ever played this game in PS2 Yakuza. So like there, 5, 10, banker's number is 5. It's just the final digit that matters from your total. 2 marks? 2 marks? Hey, it's guaranteed. I used a cheat item. But does it stay guaranteed? I'm just gonna keep betting player and see if I keep winning. First time I lose, the cheat item has clearly lost its effect. That's a face card, baby! I win again. King. I think a third card will come into play here because of the 0. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Player wins. We'll ride this out as long as I have it, since it's my only cheat item. Queen. I won. Unless it's a face card or a 10. Oh, but the banker gets a third. Shit. Ah! Aha! We stay winning. Oh, a 9 is hard to beat. Cheat item might have worn off. Shit. Yeah, banker won. Okay. Cheat item is done. Okay, well, that is a solid start to what will seemingly take a lot longer. A lot longer. But at least it's still total. At least it's still total winnings, not I have to get up to 1,000,000 chips, you know? Blackjack is gonna be the move, I bet. A 9 is fine. I'm feeling lucky. Fuck. Please bust. Please bust. 5? No insurance. Mama didn't raise a bitch. I hit. He has an ace. Stand. Please. Please. 10. Face card. Let's go. Fuck that banker. I win again. Oh. What have I done? There we go. I didn't realize you could look at other players' hands. I got another double 2 on the split. Okay, I like that. I like that. Wish I could double it. Here's a jack. Ooh! No way I got 2 good hands out of that. An 18 and a 20. Oh, dealer has 15. Dealer busts. That's good shit right there. That's good shit. You love to see it. 11. I'm feeling lucky. Could be better. He's got to hit again. Let's go. I'm playing risky, but it's working. So far. Damn it. I'll just stand on that. Bust. I want to see a bust. Let's go. The double aces was crazy. You can count cards? Did that just say that the deck got shuffled again? No insurance. I'm gonna... stand on that. I'm not risking it again. It's no better than a 14, but I'm not risking it a second time. Double ace? Bust. He has 2 aces, bro. It's gonna be so hard for him to bust. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Jesus Christ. This is a lot. There's a 5. I hit. I stand. Dealer has to get at least 17 before he stops. Uh-oh. I should have hit. Well, next card I wouldn't have won anyway. 19 is good. Especially with him having a 6. It's good. 13. He has a 6. Let's go. Let's go. The double down works. I noticed a lack of small cards on the table. I took a risk. 8? Not many face cards down. Oh, that's awful. Okay, please bust. Please? Oh, shit. Bad play. Risky play, but I was like, oh yeah, I'm going for it. The big moves, you know? 17. Oops. I'm just gonna stand on that. Especially on a new shuffle. Bastard. How close? It's kind of hard to measure with the earlier games because they don't have an actual percent tracker in the menu. But I'm standing on 15. Say, oh fuck. Maybe halfway through Yakuza 2, give or take. $21. Can't beat that. What are we trying to accomplish? 1,000,000 chips total. Total winnings again. Not like I have to get to having 1,000,000. Like across all of my wins, it adds up to 1,000,000. Same as Gambling Den. Fuck. Ace? Come on, come on. Aw. I'll take 17. I'll take a 20. I'm just getting dealt wins here with these things. I mean, Jesus. He'd have to get 21 here. Okay. What did I just witness? What the fuck was that? With every small card he got, I was like, oh, he's not getting it. Big chance. I took a risk there. This motherfucker, he's cheating. He's cheating. Someone check under his table or something. Check his sleeves. He's a cheating bitch. He has a 10. I really just have to stand. Ooh. Let's go. Actually, I'll take that. The house always wins. 20. Could have blackjack, but I'm gonna assume he doesn't. I think it's safe to assume that we'll never get Yakuza 1 and 2 ports as long as Sega's in charge. Absolutely. I think especially with the existence of Kiwami. Bro, let me play. Just because the Kiwami games exist, I don't think they will ever port the actual originals, no. He has a 6. Fuck. Let's go. Lucky, lucky.
どうされますか。ベットお願いします。
2 and a 3. Oops. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna stand on 15. Pray for a bus. Oh, he has an ace. Of course he does.
ベットお願いします。
New shuffle. Could be anything this hand. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
お強いですね。どうされますか。ベットお願いします。
Damn it. I was hoping for an ace. I'm just gonna stand on 16. I'm not gonna risk it. Even though he has a 7. I don't like it, but I'm standing on it. Yeah.
惜しい。どうされますか。ベットお願いします。
16 is not great, but he has a 5. So it could be good this time.
惜しい。
They could make so much more money if they just port it.
どうされますか。
Not like they'll make any more money with the Kiwami games compared to when they were released. I mean, that's not entirely true. The thing is, they view the Kiwami games as replacements, and they're very open about that. They've never been shy about that fact. Oh my god.
惜しい。
They view the Kiwami games as
ベットお願いします。
overwriting the originals. So purely just, because they took that stance. Like, no, we will likely never get ports of the originals again.
ラッキーですね。どうされますか。ベットお願い
It's
しま
like Capcom with the RE remakes, exactly. Ace? I'll take 17. The dealer probably wins, but like I'm not gonna hit on it. Holy shit, how many cards did that guy just draw? Yeah.
惜しい。どうされますか。ベットお願いします。
11? Oh, please, for the love of God. I did not win, but please.
惜しい。
There are new fans that are curious where it all started. That is the other side of the equation, too. I don't think there are. I think that both a combination of like Sega viewing the Kiwami games as replacements, as well as the overwhelming community sentiment of start with Yakuza 0 and then play the Kiwami games, has led to, like, you just go to any online space where like discussion around the Yakuza franchise is happening and you'll see it. Very, very few people are interested in playing Yakuza 1 or 2 or even Yakuza 3 already just because of the existence of the Kiwami games. Like, even prior to Kiwami 3 coming around, people already didn't want to play Yakuza 3 because they felt like it was a step down from Kiwami 1 and 2. There's already an overwhelming community sentiment of the PS2 games aren't worth playing, despite what Sega has been doing. No, please. Oh my god. Thank God. I was like, there's no way I lose a 19, right? It's a good hand. 20 is good. Of course.
惜しい。どうされますか。ベットお願いします。
I'm gonna lose this somehow. Okay. I was gonna say, it's mathematically impossible, but I'm going to find a way to lose this hand. Oops.
ベットお願いします。
Ooh. Oh, hold on. That's good.
お強いですね。どうされますか。
Dealer gets an Ultra 21, exactly. $14 and dealer has 5. Yeah, great hand. He's gonna bust. No, he didn't. Okay.
惜しい。
Screwed either way. The classic.
どうされますか。ベットお願いします。
12, dealer has 9. Please! I don't even want to look. I don't want to look. God damn it.
惜しい。
I play risky. I go for the big wins. I get punished. 16 and dealer has 9. Fuck me. Yeah, okay.
惜しい。どうされますか。
Apparently you get 1 month of Game Pass Ultimate if you
ベットお願いします。
read all the chapters of the new Sea of Thieves webtoons comic. What? Maybe I should have doubled. Now that's gonna be an ace under there, you watch. Or it's gonna be 21. Yep.
惜しい。どうされますか。ベットお願いします。
18 is good. No insurance. I'm not a bitch. He doesn't have blackjack. Please. Of course.
引き分けですね。どうされますか。ベットお願いします。
12, he has king. Just pray, I guess. Yeah.
惜しい。どうされますか。ベットお願いします。
Count draws towards the completion? Oh, that's a good question, actually. I have no idea. I'm just gonna hit, yeah. Fuck. Took a risk. 21 anyway.
惜しい。どうされますか。
Let me check the progress so far. I can maybe try to test it. See if draws count. Because it technically does pay you back 100, right? Did baseball yet? Yes, thank God. Fuck that. I have 5,500 right now. $21 pays more than just a normal win. 21 on the draw pays more than a normal
ベ
win.
ットお願いします。
Oh, I only bet 10. Shit. I'm gonna win this hand because I only bet 10. No other reason. That's just why. Fuck it, double down. All right, 14 it is. Hey, big 20.
どうされますか。ベットお願いします。惜しい。どうされますか。ベットお願いします。
Trying to test the draw is gonna be a bitch. Big split. This is where the fun begins. 18 is good. It's an ace. 18-19 on a split. Of course. Of course. Okay, well, hold on. So I had 5,500. I won 40, so it'd be 55-40. This would be 56-40 if ties count, correct? Unless I forgot a game in there. 56-40, ties count. Ties actually do count. Okay. Good to know. They don't make me more money, but they count towards completion. Funny coding shit. Dealer has 8. Too many small cards on the table. I'm not doubling. Shit. Do you have a way to play Streets of Kamurocho? Yeah, I have it on Steam. We'll see. Maybe I should try roulette. We can try to math our way through roulette. It's probably not going to go well, but we could try, certainly. Oh, it does have a max bet of 10K, though. Put half my money on even. Fuck. That's why we did half. All in on evens. I hate this game. Okay, so roulette will be the fast way. It won't be the best way in terms of making money. But for completion's sake, roulette will be the fast one just because of the max bet being so high. No other reason. That alone will make roulette way faster for doing 100% here. I say 500 on evens. And, well, it's technically still a win. Another 500 on red. Here comes an odd black number. I just won 2K. Well, now all of a sudden I'm feeling 1,000 on even and 1,000 on red. There's the odd Wait. Wait. Chat, hold on. My brain just realized. Let me test. Whoa. I might have just had the most insane brain blast moment of my life. Hold on. What's my number right now? 7840. Remember this number, chat. 7840, right? 7840. Mathematically speaking. Here's what we do, right? We put 250 on even, 250 on red, 250 on black, 250 on odd. Ooh, wrong button. Unless it lands on the zeros. Okay, we try it again. 78. Fucking hell. You can't make this up, man. You can't. I could not be more unlucky. Essence of statistics. Yeah, he's catching on. You can't make this up. Okay. You know what? 200. Yeah, that's right. 200 on everything. Oh, I lost money. Okay, maybe don't do that. But 7840 was my number, right? I won 800 even though I lost 200. Coding wise. Boom. Nah, hold on, I'll be right back. Speed this up a bit. I got the cash. I got the cash for this. $10,000 max bet. What's the payout on a zero, chat? If I split it like that. Yeah, just 1 million for the casino, not every game. That's correct. I only just saw that. It's just chips in general across all the games. I don't know how many chips I just bought, but this gives me enough to do like there's no way it goes on zeros here, right? I'm a natural at losing money in the casino. You can't make this up. You just can't. So the strategy is, there, I go completely even on the spin, unless it's zeros. But completion list-wise, I just got 1,000. That's where my brain was earlier, prior to all of that shit show. Actually, remove that. I'm gonna try to make some money here. No, still go 250 across the board. Let's try to establish at least some pattern before I do that. Oops. You see what I mean? All right, let's spice it up again. Watch. Zeros incoming when I do this. But the point here is that if I do that, money goes up even though money stays same. Oh, you're right. I could just... I overcomplicated it, didn't I? A little bit. Would have been a perfect check this out moment, to be honest. It basically was a check this out moment, if we're being honest. Let's try to make a little more money. See, I'm risking it here, though. Let's just try this first. Right? Even. But there it was 6,000 instead of 1,000. Oops. This should make the grind go considerably faster. Now we get spicy. Now we get spicy. Big brain. See, I had the idea. I just got immediate awful luck as soon as I tried to put it into action. But the idea was there. My money stays the same unless we hit zeros. And because this is technically a win of 9,000, this will make 1,000,000 chips in no time. Right? $111 spins to win 1 mil. We could speed it up a little bit. I could go do a lap of plates from all the money we made in the gambler's den, just so that I can round out the 10K instead. I mean, at some point, I'm going to lose here, and I'm going to have to go do that lap anyway to be able to put more money in. And slots. Did I still have money at the Pachi slot parlor, too? Did I leave money there? Real shit? Wait, is that true? I don't think so. I mean, if I did, I could get that too. I might as well check at some point. Yeah, there it is. So I lost, right? I lost a lot of money on that. But for completion's sake, that sped things up dramatically. Right? I mean, look at that. I don't remember where I started, but it was well below even 50K before I started doing that right there. So even though I'm going to lose money doing this, it's gonna basically skip the insane grind that the casino would otherwise be. Big strategies. Big. And I have this insane amount of savings where I have like 8 million yen worth just sitting here in the gambler's den. Yeah, 8.6 million about worth of yen just sitting in the gambler's den to be redeemed. But because of PS2 Yakuza's terribly limited inventory, it's gonna not be practical to cash out unless I need money like at that moment, basically. So I have this crazy bank sitting here should I ever need it. Even beyond this, I bet it will take less time to complete it than it will to burn through all of my earnings from the gambler's den. And even if later I run completely out of money and I'm like, oh fuck, I need money. We learned how quickly I can make millions and millions of yen in the gambler's den. Right? Like, should I need a lot of money later? Just go play dice for like 20 minutes. I've made 1 million yen. Right? Spend money, make money. I should check the slot parlor while I'm out. While I'm ootin' a boot. Insane cheese. Kind of is. Like, you will lose millions of yen, but if you do the gambler's den first like I did, you have millions of yen to lose. You know? The gambler of Dojima takes measured risks. Sucks that the gambling den and pawn shop are miles apart. Like, they are literally as far apart as they could be on this map. That's the thing that sucks about cashing in from it, but it is definitely the fastest way to generate cash here. Just using the strat of whatever's going to pay out more, bet on that, because it's 50-50 anyway. So you're going to make more than double on 50-50 when you do win, and overall you'll generate a ton of cash. You know? Statistically speaking. That's how I made such a ridiculous amount of money in the span of like an hour of gameplay. Because we were pretty broke going into the gambler's den. Coming out, we had like 10 million yen, which is way more than I've ever seen in a PS2 Yakuza game. Like, more than double what I've ever seen in a PS2 Yakuza game. From just an hour of that. It's not like we have anything to lose. I mean, yeah. There really isn't anything to lose. Let me check the parlor since I'm here. I have to run right by it. Oh yeah, you have to walk to the back. Shit. Chad, I chugged all my water again. Yeah, I don't have a lot of money here. I just choked on that water too. That went straight down my throat. But I took it like a man. But I did choke. My throat did the thing. Haruka would be proud. Haruka would be proud of my gambling. My crazy strats. I'm gonna get more plates and run just so that we can do the full 10K. Did you hear about Yakuza 3 getting delisted? Yeah, we've talked about it a lot. Like, even this stream, we talked about it. At this point, it's hard to even be upset considering this is, like, the third delisting RGG has done in the last year. Like, I am upset, but it's hard to be, like, super vocal about it, or I guess say anything that hasn't already been said. It's Sega. That's true. It is Sega, but it's just bizarre. Very strange. Is that a Kenzan reference? No, it was just always called that. Like, before Kenzan was even a concept. Lacquered plate is going to be worth, what, like 5,000? I pulled it out just because I may as well get everything out of the Pachi slot parlor before moving forward, but that's like the next thing they do. True. My water's empty. I need to go get some. I will once I'm back in the casino, because the casino music is nice. I could do it right now, but the casino music is better. We're going to be done with the casino not long from now, to be honest. It is 1,000. The lacquered plate is 1,000, not even 5. Well, good thing I got that. Instead of review bombing Kiwami 3, we vote bomb GOG Dream List. Yeah. I do think that Kiwami 3 and just the general reaction to the whole thing is genuinely going to send the Yakuza community as a whole down the gutter, at least for a short time. And as much as I don't want to be, like, reactionist and, like, alarmist about it, I have seen this sort of overwhelming negativity seep its way into other gaming communities. And generally speaking, it's not something that gaming fandoms or just fandoms in general ever really recover from. Like, once the negativity reaches that level, it really never goes back to being more positive. There are edge cases. Like, I would say Resident Evil is an edge case, but even then, there's quite a bit of negativity within, like, the dedicated Resident Evil community towards the RE Engine era. Like, generally speaking, once a fandom hits this level of negativity, it never goes back to normal afterwards. Which has me just sad about that for the Yakuza community going forward. Like, I really do think it has gotten to a level where it will just always be that way. I need 10 withdrawals. That's 1. Or, not withdrawals, deposits. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. It can go back to normal if they make a good game again. Even then, you will not see it go back to the way it was before. Was this 7? I think 7. 8. 9. 10. That might have been 11, but I think that was 10. All right. I am going to go get water. I need a water refill, so I'll be back in a minute. Feel free to get up, get a drink, snack, bathroom break, whatever you want to do while I'm up. And when I come back, more roulette cheese. We'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to gamba. Black and white has 102 or 122. I did put in an extra 1,000. What is black and white? Oh, not 1,000. 5,000. Come on. What are we talking about? 1,000. Raise a pet to destroy everything in sight. Doesn't sound so bad. That was fast. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy that that happened so fast when you run the stats on it. But okay, I'll go get more money. I'll be back. Well, my casino completion will be at 134. At least there's that. Dead Souls would be insane. Could you imagine just out of nowhere, fucking GOG was like, hey guys, we have a native PC port of Yakuza Dead Souls, by the way. You know, if anyone was interested, we have that now. What a day that would be. I was gonna try to see if I could maybe at least run it from like Serena to the pawn shop, but no, you actually just can't. Okay. I might do 2 laps of plates before going back to the casino. Just that then it lasts a little longer, you know? Hello, Wig. Welcome to the Gamba stream. More Gamba. After this, we'll be done with every minigame other than Shogi. Light at the end of the tunnel for how tedious this is. It will be every minigame complete outside of Shogi. Just in case that happens again. Yeah, just so that at least I can withstand 2 zeros instead of 1. And then, like, if I have extra money left over and chips in the casino, it all converts the same. So if I just put all of my plate money into the casino, like, that's fine too. It should port OG Ishin. OG Ishin is great. Thoroughly enjoyed Ishin. Thoroughly. Thoroughly, I tell you.
Hi.
Yakuza Online has 200 votes. That's wishful thinking. That's very wishful thinking, considering that that game is still up and running. Like, that is a current live service game. Mobile game, even. That's very wishful. Beyond wishful, even. Well, Kiwami 3 has 300 votes. Yeah, that sounds about right. Makes sense. The game I've seen comparisons for, humongous downgrade. Yes, that is the one that the demo just recently came out. The full game comes out in February. But they just put out like the final demo pre-release, and that's where you're seeing all the comparisons from. I'm getting my money. And I'm gonna gamble it all away. Like a responsible Yakuza. The stairs are right here. Time save. No elevator. Elevator skip. Oh, it's blocked. Never mind. Return to Silent Hill is the greatest film since Citizen Kane. Mods, send him to the dungeon. We got another one. Rosebud. You guys see the teaser from Bloober earlier today? Speaking of Rosebud. Bloober teased something with like a little rose logo and said that they're revealing it in mid-February. They posted like a countdown to reveal for something. Probably an original project. False thought it might be a Rule of Rose remake or something. Or at least like a sequel, something tied to it, but it's probably something original.
Hi. Hi.
Alright, I got 2.5 million to go blow on roulette. Let's do it. They've apparently been working on a new IP for Switch 2. Wasn't Bloober working on something with Nintendo for the Switch 1 a while back? Or am I misremembering? Was that Switch 2 and it hasn't been that long? Save first? Maybe. Well. Yeah. Probably a good idea. If, like, the first spin drops me straight on a 0, I could load it. Oops. How the fuck does Black Myth have more votes than Yakuza? Comes back to what I was saying earlier. Like, so many of the newer fans who came in post Yakuza 0 have zero interest in the games that came before it. Like, there's just such a strong culture for that within the Yakuza community right now. And not to be that guy, but I've dabbled in some Yakuza tubers because I find discussion about these games very interesting, admittedly, given like all the changes that they go through over the years and just the wealth of titles and content across them. I've dabbled in watching some Yakuza tubers, and I feel that that culture is only perpetuated by a lot of the content creators in the community, as they all tend to largely gloss over the well, I guess just the non-Kiwami entries. Like, you know, the PS2 games, the Yakuza 3, Yakuza 4, etc. are talked about plenty. But, you know, Kiwamis tend to take preference over the PS2 games, even in discussion about, like, you know, fill in the blank of every Yakuza game. They won't talk about the PS2s or, like, OG Ishin. They'll talk about, like, a Dragon Ishin instead. OG Ishin will never come into the discussion. Stuff like that. And every list you see of where to start says 0. Yeah. And I've talked a lot about before, like, in gaming fandoms, it sounds so stupid, but having participated in so many over the years and been on the creator side of a good few now, you really see how, like, the largest content creators in each fandom set the tone and often even just the general sentiment towards the games. Like, it's crazy how much fucking gaming YouTubers influence just general sentiment towards the games within their community. All right. 20K. I was plugging in my phone, sorry. Let's go for the colors, it's easier, slightly easier. Progress is happening. Oh. Remember, every one of these that I win is 1% of the completion knocked off when we're playing with numbers this high. This is a crazy cheese strat that I have devised. I am proud of myself and my completionist tendencies today. I may be making no money. I may only be risking losing millions. But man, this is gonna knock out that 100% criteria fast. No! Yes! Fuck you, green zero. Kiss my ass. This is going nicely, I say. Quite nicely. Joke's on them for making the completion criteria work like this. Oh. Ah! This is to make up for the prior ones, us getting so close to the zeros. It's to make up for all the zeros prior. Obviously, the game is giving it back to us. I'm about to blast this casino completion. We're gonna get 2 mini games knocked off in a day, boys. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. I was a little all over the place. How many you up? That's the thing. We don't need to be up. We just need to win 10,000 chips on every spin to quickly hit 1 million. If I bet 10,000 on everything on the board, but then win 10,000 and break even every spin, I've still won 10,000. As far as the completion is concerned. The only way we lose is if we hit a 0 doing this. Other than that, I just break even every time, but knock off 1% of the completion per spin. Going well. Very well. Very smoothly, even now that I've finally got it going. This is nice. I like this. Whoa! Shogi already available? I think it is. I was under the impression it wasn't until later. But I believe it actually is. I think I could just have minigames totally behind us if we do Shogi after this, and then, like, I can just play the whole rest of the game aside from the minigames once we're done. I should check how far along we are soon, but this is going too well. I don't even want to stand up and lose it, you know? The luck is clearly here right now. Whoa. There's the loss. See, there goes 1,000,000 yen right there on that one spin. But we were at like 100K when I sat down and started there in terms of the completion list. What are we at now?
I'd stick my finger in that.
534. 534K. That fast. More than 50%. Just in that one little session there, we knocked off about 40% of the criteria. On that one win streak. Why? Why is it doing the thing again where it resets my bet? How much money you got in reserve? Like another 6 million that I haven't even cashed in from the gambling den. And I think I have like 400 or 500K just in my pocket right now. So even blowing money to get this done fast, like, we're still gonna have a ton of money. And I was just saying a minute ago, even if I lose all of my money doing this, or like even if I run out of money later on, we have now learned how quickly and easily I can make millions in the gambling den, should I ever need way more. I got up to 594. Let's go get plates, just so that I can keep doing 10K a spin. I don't have to. I do have like 500K in my pocket, but let's keep it moving the most efficiently. He meant in the game? Oh, my bad. About 500,000. Actually, the stock market closed like 25 minutes ago. The market was weird this morning. Couldn't decide what it wanted to do, so I just stopped watching it. Market down. Market down today. Not terribly down, but down. $10K chips is 1 million exactly, yeah. What would be the payout? Hold on. So chat. What the real snake said, I'm trying to think here. Math in my head, but I can't do it. Someone whip out the calc. Winning on the color pays out double in roulette. Winning on a specific number pays out 1 to 36 in roulette. if I bet an even amount on the color and then every number of that color, if I won on that spin, how much would that payout be? What would the ratio be? Hold on. Like, let's say it's 10,000 split 19 ways. It's about 526. I whipped out the calc. It's 526 a number. 526 times 2 would be 1,052. And then 526 times 36 would be 18,000. But it's 50-50 on every spin for that. So mathematically, you're still about breaking even if you assume you win 50% of the time. You actually have a little less than a 50% chance when doing that. And you're making a little less than double in return. So you would still lose money in the long term. You'd lose more than you would win, point being. So I'll stick to the breaking even strat. If you got more than double from it, it would be worth it. Like, overall. But... isn't that just how gambling works? Yeah, but this is like literally... what's it? Hold on. This is a 95% chance to break even every spin and get 1% of the completion knocked off with each of those spins. So if there was mathematically a way to do it faster, then I was like, okay, well, we could do that, but this strat would still be faster overall. Was what I was trying to calculate out. Microsoft earnings just got published for the quarter, and they were very good. Sorry. It just popped up on my phone while I was doing that. I saw it. Calc is short for calculator, by the way. Yes, my bad. Didn't mean to whip out the crazy slang on you guys. That's terrible. That's awful. Essence of mathematics. Essence of the bullshit you have to do to complete Yakuza 2. At least we have tunes in here. True. Essence of calc. I want that to be a heat action now. Microsoft's earnings, holy, yeah, it flashed on a notification while I was looking at my phone and I went, wow. That's pretty good. What was it, $4.14 per share was what they just published? What was wild was before the market even opened and before I was even out of bed this morning, I was laying in bed on my phone. Bro, Starbucks started fucking shooting up. Starbucks shot up like 10% while I was just laying there in bed. my phone was pinging me like crazy. Just all sorts of Starbucks shit, because they had a great report too. Whoa. Essence of finance. Speaking of essence of shitposts, y'all see that heat action from Kiwami 3's demo where Kiryu puts the pineapple on their head? I saw so many people who were pissed about that. They're like, okay, now we're just trying to be funny for the sake of being funny. This is ridiculous. I thought that shit was awesome. I saw that and I smiled. That heat action is hilarious. That was great, I thought. But everyone else was like, oh, this is awful. They're just trying to be funny now. Like, yeah, there are so many funny heat actions. Intentionally. All the way back here. Like, you think that Kiryu shoving the little roadblock thing, the roadblock pole up a guy's ass wasn't meant to be funny? Heat actions have always been funny. Not all of them, but like, they've always had funny ones. I don't have a problem with it. I just didn't find it that funny. I thought it was great. The Yakuza 5 Snowman, Essence of Sadism, Kiwami 2, yeah. The Yakuza, is it 0 or Kiwami 1? Or no, sorry, it's Yakuza 6. It was a Dragon Engine edition. The one where like the woman walks by and you hit the heat action button and they like fall into her boobs and she beats the shit out of them for you because she's angry. Like, there have always been funny ones. I thought that one was just good. Like, I saw that, I was like, oh, that's fun. But then everyone else was bitching and moaning about it on Twitter. Kiwami 2 has that? Yeah, I was trying to think of the first game that added it. It was Yakuza 6. Is she headbutts the guy? Yeah, and then does like the flying knee to the face. That shit's hilarious. Kiryu even says wow afterwards. Yes.
So fucking bad.
You guys see I got the false updated, finally? I randomly had the thought while I was talking to her last night. I was like, oh shit, I gotta get your new model for the pop-up. Where did the false model come from? It's the new model she just started using a couple weeks ago. Or I guess last week? Was it just last week? My sense of time is pretty awful. Last week, okay. Well, also, she bought it before last week and like put together all the settings and stuff while in a call with me, sharing her screen. So it was like 2 weeks ago, I think. Whoa! Due to limits? I thought they were less because, like, it's gonna sell more than just... You do a custom model, it's for that one person. Like, that work is exclusively for them. Whereas the customizable is sold en masse, you know? Instead of getting one person spending like 2K, you get like, I don't know, 50 people spending 100 sort of thing. Oh, thank you. The first ever customizable was like $15. That's insane. That's so much work to sell for $15. You completed the entire Yakuza 1 with 100%? Yes. Except for that locker key. Fuck that locker key. God damn it. Stop reminding me about that. The missable locker key like halfway through the game. There we go. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Fuck. I knew it was coming soon. Hers was 130. I mean, they probably make a ridiculous amount, I bet. Ooh. We only need to win 8 more of those. We need to do a lap for money, but I only need to win 8, and then we're totally done. $4K for a model? Yeah, those things are fucking crazy. A lot of people don't realize how crazy. I sent False a video that I came across on Twitter. It was like this one short that a VTuber made, like leaning into the whole parasocialism thing with VTubing being so bad and like everyone wants to date a VTuber in that community, right? And she was like, you want to date a VTuber? Do you think that we are financially responsible? Do you know how much these models cost? And we don't just get one. Like, we get one that we use for a little bit, but then we get another one. We don't just stick to one. I sent it to False. For no reason whatsoever. Investments. Yeah, but like the thing that's crazy with the investments thing, right, in terms of the VTuber art, I probably over the course of like the last 5 years, I would say, have invested roughly that amount of money into my YouTube channel. And you got to consider the whole stat of like 99+% of people who try to get into content creation don't make it. And I think it's like 98% never even get to the point where their channel is monetized. By comparison, not being a VTuber is a lot more safe as a business strategy. Like, honestly, if you ever try it, I would just say go into it expecting to lose that money.
Hi.
At least then it won't hurt. Like just go into it having come to terms
Hi.
with that. I know nothing about her, but she does backflips. Well, I think what False is saying with the stolen model is she uses a generic like VR chat model that's not meant for commercial use. Like it's just one that you can go on and like download from the person who made it for free to use as an avatar in VR chat. She torrented it? She didn't pay for it? Did she torrent it? Because that's a model that I've seen everywhere on VR chat. And I've only ever played like 20 hours of VR chat in my life. That's just like a super common one that like a shit ton of people use. Just random players. It's a booth model? What does that mean? What does booth model mean? Oh, booth is where it's sold. Oh. It's a JP store. Huh. Why are these people paying? Oh, I went to the wrong place. Sorry. Why are these people paying for VR chat models? Like just random people. For like a generic one. Like if it was a custom one, I get it, but for like a pre-made one. Tons of 1,000 yen models. Oh, okay. 1,000 yen. Okay. You know, for 1,000 yen, reasonable. At that point, you're hardly even paying for it. That's basically free. This turned out to be a very prosperous day. Bro, all because of this strategy. If I had stuck to like playing blackjack, only ever investing 1,000 chips, it would have been brutal. But what's it? Theory crafting this strat for just steamrolling the casino completion was a huge W. Oh, not 10K. We need 8, so 7 more. Six more. Five more. Oh no. Oh. 4 more. Three more. Two more. One more. Booyah. You guys want to blow 10K on one final spin? Red or black, chat? We already got the completion, but just fuck it. I pulled this money out expecting to lose it. 1,000,000 yen on red or black. Red. 0 would be an insane bet. Red, I'm seeing all red. Aside from the couple zeros. No, all on 0 would be insanity. We did it. We did it. That's 20K, baby. We just made 1,000,000 to cap it off. We made 1,000,000 back. You can say coward for not going on 0. But we just made 1,000,000 back at the very end. I don't give a shit. Casino demolished. We did both of these today. So, allow me a quick scroll top to bottom. Batting cage, done. Driving range, done. Bowling, done. Shogi, gotta do it. Pachi slot, done. Mahjong, done. UFO catcher, done. YF6, done. Casinos, done. Gambler's Den, done. Shogi's the only remaining minigame. So amazing. Super congrats. It's Shogging time. I think Shogi's open. I'm gonna go cash this money out real quick first. But I think Shogi is available. Save some to buy those beads. We have XP cap in Yakuza 2. We're never going to use those beads. The Shogur of Dojima. I don't think you guys understand how terrible I am at Shogi. Like, I really don't think you're prepared. I don't think you have any sort of comprehension. You will find out quickly how bad it's going to be. But it is at least our only remaining minigame. It's just chess, mods, dungeon. That one. Get him.
Hi.
Have cooldowns between phone calls? The side stories will disappear if you progress the main story too far. I'm gonna go save my game. Did you lose money again? No, we cashed out. We're done. Casino is done. And I put 10K on red and made it all, or made an extra 1,000,000 on the way out after we got the completion. All right, let me double check, because I believe one of these minigame buildings somewhere. Maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, I can look at a list. I think someone said that shogi is available at this point, but it doesn't seem to be true. Unless, is it also in Dragon Palace? I don't even think it was someone who said it. I actually think it was in the completion guide. Wasn't it? It is in Dragon Palace too? Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, on the 4th floor of Dragon Palace. It's true. It's on the 4th floor. We can play shogi now. One quick round. I don't see why not. Final mini game. I think I tried shogi once way back when I played Yakuza 0 and never tried it again. Bro, it's a hard game. It's a really hard game. It's like chess, but like it makes chess look like a little whiny baby bitch by comparison. It's so much more complicated. Shogi app. I got 3 words for the shogi app. Kiss my ass. Thank you. Mama didn't raise a bitch. We learned how to play shogi the real way.
Help me, step bro. I'm stuck to the gamer chair.
So where would the shogi be? I gotta go find it. Oh. This looks like shogi. Aha! Care to play a game of shogi? Tell me how things work here. A bunch of shogi nuts got together here and started up a little club, see? First, you pick who you want to play. Then the game starts. You beat someone, you claim his rank. Beat a 5th queue, you'll be a 5th queue. Each opponent's harder than the last. New guys like you start from the bottom, so you'll work your way up from 10th queue.
I gotta show everyone my banana.
Game time is 30 minutes. After that, you'll have to move within 60 seconds or you lose. If it goes 500 turns with no winner, we'll call the game in your favor. In my favor? Always? Alright, so I'm 10th queue right now. I want to play a 9th queue. I move second. Shit. Okay. Okay. These are my pawns. Right? Boom. Which one of you? These are the horsies. Oh yeah, this is bad. They don't even have a thing to explain the pieces. I would start pulling it up to be like this piece, that piece, this piece, that piece. Doesn't work here. Which one of... This is the king. This is your king. Can't lose it. These are gold generals, I believe. And this and that are the silver generals, I think. Or are those the gold and these are the silver? I don't remember. I can't really read them. Damn. Army of pawns, go. Get fucked. I don't know what we're doing here. We're moving pieces. Real shit. We're just moving pieces. Bishop? Or no, rook. Not bishop. My bad. That's rook. Or no, that... What are you? Move as much as you want any direction except diagonal? That is a setup. That's bait. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I saw that coming. I don't want to take that either. It's just a pawn. So I can keep that there. Tis but a pawn. I'll filibuster you, bitch. I will. Make your move. 500 moves. This game goes in my favor. Make a move, pussy. Uh-oh. I was filibustering too hard. Yeah, see, that's also not great. Oh no. Chat, this is not good. Which one is this? How does this one move? That's a pawn? No. That... Oh, that's the... Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you, I promote my piece. Oh no. I promote this piece. I'm throwing this game, if anyone hasn't noticed. Yeah. No, oh. Oh. The half-hour time limit for each game is very foreboding. Well, the time limit, when we hit it, only makes it so that you have to move within the span of 60 seconds each turn. I noticed. Yeah, Shogi will be fun. I will watch videos and learn. I will study before the next Yakuza stream. You guys aren't even ready for when I come back. You aren't ready. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub, follow, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other things like Ace Combat, Metal Gear, Resident Evil, all sorts of good things. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. I meant to say a like. Helps out with algorithm, boosts the stream. You know how that goes. I appreciate it. Thank you if you've done so already. Thank you if you're about to do so. Sorry, hiccup. Also, if you enjoyed and you're looking for ways to engage with the community outside of Twitch or YouTube, feel free to check out links in the description below on YouTube or on Twitch. They're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. You'll be able to find whatever you're looking for. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see all of us back here next time. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.